Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. We're doing an unboxing. This one is for something that's been out for a bit. This is the 112 Collective Green Arrow figure from Mezco Toyz. Now, we're huge fans of the 112 Collective. We're going to do our best to kind of fill in the gaps as to stuff that has already come out that we missed. This is obviously one of them, and really looking forward to it. Now, we've opened up the Arsenal figure, and we're really impressed with this. So I'm looking forward to see what the OG Green Arrow looks like. We can see from the back, we got the nice hood. Fantastic bow, arrows. We'll see what kind of cool poses we can get from this. And let's open it up and see what's inside. Alright, so this came out. This is one of the early figures to come out. It has the window panel. You can see we got some art inside, which is some fantastic art. And the figure looks really good on, on first look. Lots of different arrows to check out. We, of course, got the bow, a bunch of hands, and some other items. So, let's open up, see what's inside, and general impressions of the figure. Alright, so, we're going to open up the bottom, see if there is anything there. Don't see anything. There's nothing unusual. It's just the usual stand and baggie that comes with it. Sometimes there's hidden items underneath. That's not the case. And actually the top came off. Alright, so let's check out the figure itself. Alright, now let's see what Oliver Queen has in store for us. We're going to do our usual test, checking out the various joints of the figure. This one, foot's a little stiff, doesn't have much of an up and down at all, but does have the side to side, which is good, and a little bit top at the shin, shifts a little. Of course, the knee has normal movement, and hip as well. So, all that's pretty standard and good. Let's check the waist. It has the usual stiffness, not much movement of the 112 Collective figure. So you can see it stands no problem. Arms, easily move up and down. We kind of got this joint a little bit. It's a little bit different here. I don't think too many figures have that part. Gives a little bit of a twist in arm. Of course, elbows are normal, and then wrist movement. Full wrist movement that you would expect. And finally, the head itself. Whoops, that popped off really easy. It has the movement that you kind of expect. Up, down, left, right. Pretty standard stuff. Stands, no problem at all. We had it standing in 2 seconds. There we go, standing again. And let's go with detail. Underneath, we got some treads underneath the boot. I think it's kind of impressive that the treads underneath these boots and figures are pretty unique for every single one. Very few of them have the same treads, so I think that's actually pretty cool. We've got the shin guards, which look great. There's some slight weathering on it that looks solid. It's a good green. It's not kind of a flat green like the jacket at all. It's a little bit kind of shiny to it, metallic feel. On top of the boots have the same sort of weathering on it. Small detail, but looks really good. Jacket looks fantastic if you ask me. There's a nice mix of the straps, of course the stuff on the side, the knife in the back, and the jacket. It's got the little lining going around, the light green. There is a zipper. There's actually a zipper pull on it. And, of course, we've got the hood that you can put up to cover him and hide his face a bit, which looks pretty solid. Okay, we got some straps to go around. As always, the straps, I think, look fantastic. Great detail on it. Slight weathering. Looks like a worn leather to it. And, you, of course, have the bow holster on the back, which has some weathering on it as well. For the arms, we got the kind of arm gauntlets on the lower. Very similar to the legs. Slight wearing to it. And a little damage to it. And then the other arms, we have some straps, dark green to match the jacket. So overall, like, the details I think are really good. If we go to the face itself, you know, goatee looks fantastic. The domino mask is great. The hair is nice and detailed with some good lines on it. I think the figure just looks fantastic. This is, you know, I've been hoping that this figure is good, and I think it plays out that it is solid if you ask me. All right, let's go with details. Of course, we got the extras. We got a knife on the back, little fancy holder on it, or a end to it. Of course, should fit in the back. Let's see if it goes in this way. Yep, fits the back, no problem. Key here is going to be the actual weapon of choice. Let's see how that fits. That doesn't seem. How does this fit? I don't want to break it. I don't know if it can fit in here. I'm guessing the arrows can fit in here, but I don't think the actual bow can fit in. That's a little disappointing. I kind of want the bow to fit in. The arrows definitely could fit in. This, actually, is the one you're probably supposed to use. Based on the bottom. Alright, so this is going to be the big one. See what poses we can get with the bow. Do that. I'm going to switch out some hands. I think these two will probably be good. So far the only thing is I'd like the actual bow to be able to fit in the back. So unless I'm missing something, it doesn't seem to be the case. All right, one hand. Let's see here. There we go. Some issues with that. Alright, let's get the bow in his actual hand. I think this is the right one. It fits. It works. Even if it's not the right one, we're making it the right one. It fits pretty damn well. Alright, so we got some cool trick arrows for him to play around with. I don't want these things to go flying. You're going to be able to easily launch these things. It's pretty impressive as far as the amount of detail here. We, of course, got a bunch of trick arrows. You can see the bowstring can get pulled back. You know, take a little time to play around with, to stick it in his hand and get it to stick. But I don't know, I'm kind of impressed with this. I think this is a really solid figure. Looks like it can do some cool stuff with it as far as posing and playing around with it. Maybe this one's better. Let's see if this one's better holding the string. Oops. Nope. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. No idea which way the bow's supposed to go. There we go. Yeah, I don't think this is the right hand either to really pull things back. Alright, well, we're gonna play around, maybe do some cool photos on, like, Instagram or something. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with the figure. I think that's some really cool stuff. You get a lot of extra arrows. Got the triple arrow here. We've got the nice little explosive one, grappling here, and then just a normal single one right here, which gives you a lot of options of cool poses and stuff you can set the figure up to. Overall, like, I like the figure. If you can find it, this is a great addition to the 112 collective. I think it's a solid figure, really good detail. Love the fact of the bow and arrow, and the bow actually works. And yeah, I mean, this is one I've wanted for a really long time, and it has paid off. And this is an excellent figure. So it's gonna be hard to get because it's been out of print for a while now. So stock is dwindling, but I lucked out with this one and was able to grab it. Of course, if you are into 112 Collective, if you're into Mezco Toys, just check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We got tons of news about the actual characters these are based on, the comic books, and their various publishers, and of course the latest news about the 112 Collective itself at Mezco Toys. And of course we have tons of reviews right here on our YouTube channel. Of course, head over to our Instagram. It's also at Graphic Policy, where you can get photos of some of these cool poses. So overall, thanks for watching. We're going to try to hook you up some links to maybe purchase one yourself if you're interested. Other than that, as always, thank you for watching. Until next time, keep playing with your toys and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.